Hello, Gemini, and welcome to Ascending Souls Journey. I am Lorianne, here to give you the messages for the month of April. We're going to take a look at the sun, moon, and rising sign of Gemini. We're going to look at love, career, family, finance, whatever messages I get. I see it, hear it, feel it, know it. I will interpret them through the cards for you. So you guys, take from the reading what is actually applicable for your life, and most definitely any form of inspiration. That's what these messages are really meant to do for you, inspire you. So we're going to start off with this deck, and this will be for you, the viewer, that I'm going to call Gemini. Now again, you may feel you're on the opposing side, and the whole reading may actually be everything about you. Now, the Knight of Swords just flew out of the deck, and I did shuffle the deck really well. You came out in Leo's reading, so if you're attached to a Leo, this may very well be for you. The Knight of Swords represents Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, so it also represents you, and this is your side of the reading that I'm looking at. This is about you getting up on your horse and being very gallant when it comes for you to speak the truth. It's time for you to move forward, is what I'm hearing, and be open and honest when you communicate. We have the card head over heart. Now, for some of you, this is a twin flame dynamic. I'm not going to lie, it truly, truly is, because the cards are saying so. But with this head over heart, this is an offer coming in, an opportunity where you're going to need to make a really big life decision, a life choice that will affect you for decades, if not the entire rest of your life. This would be an opportunity. This could be somebody coming in and saying the words, I love you, and you decide whether you're going to be with them or not. This is an offer for a job coming in where you may have been wanting this job for quite some time, and now it flies in from out of the blue, because the Knight of Swords always comes in where we're not expecting it. And this is usually communication. Oftentimes they just show up flat on our doorstep, knock, knock, knock. And for some of you, that may very well be what's going on. Somebody that you know you haven't seen in quite some time, you haven't spoken to in 2 to 4 years, I feel is going to show up on your doorstep. If they don't just show up on your doorstep, you're probably going to get a text message from them going, hey, remember me, that kind of an energy. But we're going to take a look at whatever you're dealing with. Now, it could be a job opportunity. I feel for some of you, it's a second go around with this job opportunity, not a first one, although yes, that could be. But I feel that you're familiar with it. You may have already done one job interview, so you have that familiarity with the company. Or you've been wanting to work with them for decades, so you've been researching them for decades. Whatever, whoever it is, we have the 9 of Wands, and this is feeling worn out of dealing with this situation. This is a head over heart decision where it's going to take a lot of courage and a lot of strength to make that final choice of what direction you're going to go. Are you going to accept this offer? Are you going to accept this opportunity? Are you yourself going to step up into a place of teamwork? This is a partnership, you, them, and the two of you creating a union, a partnership. This is an actual union. This is also a team player mode in a work environment. Co-oping, right? Working well with other people in your life. And you might be having a really hard time working well with other people in your life right now, because the world's changing and people are different and they're a little bit edgy, and we're all dealing with our own stuff, and we're all racing, or we feel as though we're racing against time, but yet time is changing so rapidly. We've lost like 2 months of our lives. So let's look a little deeper on this, Gemini. Now, I do feel Leo is actually in this reading. I already called off Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Virgo's in this reading. Taurus is in this reading. And Libra, I know I already said Libra, but Libra's coming up again as its own individual sign. So let's pull the details on this and see who or what, where this is going. We have the Three of Pentacles. Now that's 2 3s on the board. So pay attention. See if you're seeing synchronicities, Gemini. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Look and see if you're seeing 3s. A lot of you, I'm sure, are seeing 1s, because 1s are about transformation. 1s are about a new beginning. So if you're seeing 11, 11, that's really what it's about. It's about a new beginning for you, an opportunity to join into a team environment, to join into a union with a person and have everything you possibly wanted. This is not really negative at all, other than you may have been waiting a really long time for the offer to come through. And that's what's been keeping you like, I don't even know if it's ever going to come through anymore. You know, you're just like, I kind of, not really giving up, but it's like, if it happens, it does. I'm not even going to think about it anymore. It's like you've diverted your attention on trying to manifest whatever this is. And you've changed your direction in a different mode. And that's why it's a head over heart. Because you already know who this is. You already know what everything is attached to this. But yet you equally know it can bring you all the joy and happiness. It can bring you the abundance. This is the 10 of Cups, a happy home, happy family life. This is a life that all of us want, where we don't have a lot of stress and burden. But if we're dealing with stress and burden to get there, you might be questioning if it's actually right for you. Because they say if it happens really easy, it's meant for you. And there is truth to that. But equally along the way, as you ascend, as you grow, as you mature, as you see through the world with clear eyes, instead of all of the clouded, socialized belief systems that we've been brainwashed to believe, you're going to recognize the burden that is attached with growth. We're always tested. So every time we grow, I'm tested every single month. I try to get these readings up. My electronics go down. It doesn't matter. I can even do it in the 3rd week. And when it comes to these videos, they will not be on time, period. So we have the 2 of Cups. This is a partnership. This is something that is very important to you. Again, this is like, for some of you, it is absolutely love. Okay, it really is. I'm not kidding. It's all about love. And if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, you might be thinking of love, but it doesn't matter where you live. Love is love. We love love, right? We want that special, unique partnership. We want the 3 of Pentacles. We want the 2 of Cups. This is a twin flame dynamic that I feel you've struggled with as to whether or not it's actually real. And Gemini, the twin flame dynamic is absolutely real. That is a soulmate that triggers us into this journey of the divide. They trigger us into seeing the divide in us. And that divide in us is what brings you to this place right here, where you're able to see whether they are going to open their heart or they're going to just speak from the logic and not be in balance. This is a beautiful opportunity for us as an individual to stand up in what we believe and believe in what we believe and say, you know what, if you don't want to be my friend, that's fine. Because chances are they weren't your friend in the beginning, right? So a lot of truth has been exposed to this group of you in Gemini. And I feel this twin flame dynamic has done that for you. Now, this person coming back right now, I really do feel that they're the one. Now, that doesn't happen that often. You know, a lot of times twin flames, one is healed and one isn't. Or we think we're healed and we pick the one that isn't. Therefore, we're going right back into a repetitive cycle. And I've had a lot of people come in and say, well, they came back, but they weren't fixed. Well, that's up to you. Do you want them unfixed? Do you want them fixed? In your case, Gemini, I feel this person is actually fixed. I really, really do. It took them a lot of energy and effort to work hard, to gain the strength and courage, to put themselves back into balance, the mind, the body, and the soul, where they are starting to pay attention to what they eat is how we look on the outside. All of these things that we've heard our whole life, now they start to make sense to this individual. For some of you, I really believe it is an actual Leo. Now, I know this is almost like a love reading. And by the way, we did reach, I'm going to do a little video, not today, but I am going to do a little video on We reached our goal to help victims and children of domestic violence. So I'm very happy about that. And I'll be announcing that in a different reading. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pull out love cards. And I know this is very much love is what I'm talking about. But equally as such, the twin flame dynamic doesn't have to be romance. Love, yes, I love my dog, but I'm not going to be in a romantic relationship, right? So we love people, but that doesn't mean we're going to be in a romantic relationship. The twin flame, you usually wind up being friends. You wind up being business partners. Somehow, some way, you come back together in this Three of Pentacles form, whether it's romantic or not. And that's what I feel is going to take place for a lot of you. So let's pull the romance card and see what comes out. This is for married and couples. We'll look at singles, and I'll pull an angel message at the end. If you like me, you like my channel, please subscribe to the channel. That's what keeps this channel up and going, so I can bring these messages to you. Also, I just started the membership, and I hope you guys join. That is fun, fun, fun. Free yourself from whatever's been restricting you. Not just with this person or situation, but in life in general. When we hold on to anger, when we hold on to the burden, when we hold on to the weight of somebody else's stuff, it's not even our life and we feel like we got to fix it. Or if you're dealt with a toxic individual, yes, a narcissistic individual, where you wind up doing everything for them while they're playing a game on TV, right? It's like, free yourself from anyone or anything that is toxic to you, because you have this beautiful illumination. You have this opportunity from so much inner growth that you literally can see the world the way it is in truth. You can see where things were right out in front of us and we didn't even recognize it, right? It's like you're really seeing the truth. And Gemini, that is beautiful. You're going to see the truth in your current partner. So if you can free yourself from whatever was hindering the relationship, putting that Nine of Wands burden on one or both sides, this is a beautiful coming together, a beautiful partnership for you. Now, if you are single, we've got the card of forgiving and learning. And it's very much a similar message, because in order for us to have the ideal relationship, we cannot compare it to anything we've already experienced, because that is a unique individual person. So if we turn around and say, oh, you smell like so-and-so, you look like so, we are stereotyping them, automatically putting them on the bottom of the list, but pretending that it's going to be okay. And it's not okay, because we ourselves have not healed. So the forgiving and learning is a form of release. It's getting your energy cleared. You can book a session with me, go to AscendingSoulsJourney.com, but this is you being able to let go of whatever hindered you when it comes to partnerships. Not just in romance, but I'm hearing in every level of life. You may have a fear of commitment for some of you, okay? Fear of commitment because you're afraid they're going to leave you. So this is a very clear message, right? I mean, that's like, whoa. Okay, so let's take a look at your angel message. Now this also, you know, it's funny because I did shuffle. I actually shuffled everything in between before I started reading. You got Archangel Gabriel, and so did, I believe it was Leo, actually got that card as well. So some of you are dealing with a Leo, most definitely. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. Now, when we're looking at a head over heart decision, it may very well be this could be an offer in that industry. Some of you, this is a communication industry, and this may actually be the job of a lifetime. But you may have a choice to make between love and your career. So I hope you guys have an amazing month. Thank you for watching, and much love.